from Stillwater, Oklahoma, Boone Pickens Stadium. It's the Colorado Buffaloes and the Oklahoma State Cowboys. Reese Davis, David Pollack, Jesse Palmer with you. Holly Rowe is down on the sideline. Hello, Holly.
I caught up with the Buffaloes head coach before the game. He is very concerned about this crowd. It is a tough place to play, and with this home crowd, he knows that this is going to be one of their biggest challenges so far of the season. Can they get an upset on the road with this crowd noise, with this environment? He says his team has to stay locked in and focused to make it happen on the road today. Back to you.
Holly, thank you. Can't wait to see how this one unfolds. And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. Offense with jumbo personnel. Looking for a crease. It's Hawkins. Came through like a shot and knocked him down for a loss of 5. Man, what a spectacular play by that defensive end to come up with the tackle there.
And you see those guys get off the football so fast. Most of these guys are 250 to 275 pounds, but they get off the ball fast, low. And the offensive linemen, they have no chance to stop those guys as quick and as fast as they are.
And that defensive penetration gave him no chance, and he is ridden out of bounds.
I'll tell you what, sometimes towards the end of that play where you see you're not getting anywhere, I'd like for you to just lower your shoulder and get a few yards. I just don't love it when they finish and run out of bounds.
You know, though, we've both been around so long that we've seen a lot of guys try to make a play every single time, and it ends up making things worse.
No, I get it. You can fight for extra yards, or sometimes you go backwards, or sometimes you lose the football, but man, I want to put my offense in the best position. That means I need to go lower my shoulder, fall forward, get some extra yards.
Fires to the wideout. That was almost picked off, and what a disaster that would have been to throw a pick on the opening drive. Instead, it's 4th down. And the Cowboys will try to pin them back with the punt. 3 and out, and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. Fields to punt and tries to help improve that field position. Return's going to get it up around midfield. He'll be down at the 49-yard line.
Hello.
What y'all eat? Yeah, I got the sausage I warmed up.
Okay, yeah, we got that.
No, I'll just call him.
Great job by the offensive line. You're going to run the ball right at the middle. You better control the line of scrimmage. You can see the center, the guard, the tackles doing a good job getting on their guys just enough where this running back can get into space and make the big game.
They'll give it to him again. Makes the tackle at the 31. It's a pickup of 5 on the play.
Offensive linemen love to run the power. Why? You run power. You run power. Then you can play action. You don't want that defense to be sitting there saying, it's a pass, having to pass block every play. You got to keep defenses off balance.
Throws to the wideout. He makes a catch. They make the stop, but not before he sets them up with a 1st and goal from the 10.
QBs and wide receivers spend all offseason together throwing the football in air. I mean, really developing that chemistry and timing. Understanding, I get man coverage, I'm throwing this to you right.
They get enough rush, and it pays off. The sack at the 20.
Quarterback just has to be more aware of the situation. 1st down, goal-to-go situation, you cannot take a sack. So the QB, if no one's open, you got to make sure you're throwing that ball out of the end zone and helping your offense out.
Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Throwing. Lewis unloads to the wideout. How about that play to get a hand in there and force the incompletion?
I love the vision on the quarterback by this defense. Dude, you know that ball's going to come out pretty quick down here on the goal-to-go situation, they break on the football, and they make sure they swat it down so the offensive guy can't make a play.
Third down from the gun, Lewis. And the incomplete pass will bring up fourth down.
And that is absolutely not a surprise. Great job by the defense. And what did they do? They doubled. Palmer, you got a number?
Now, the offense is still out there. They're taking a gamble here. They could come up empty by passing on the field goal here on fourth down. Fourth down, Lewis. Lets it fly deep downfield. Can't complete the long throw, and the defense gets off the field on fourth down.
Well, they're unable to come up with that one on fourth down, and I remember this as a player. You practice specific plays on fourth down for those types of situations, and you know all week against the scout team, they've gotten really clean looks, easy to execute against. They didn't get a clean look that time, so you chalk it up to the defense and take note of it next time. You might not run that play again if you're in a similar situation.
Looking for room, it's Hawkins. Found a little bit of running room, knocked down at the 24 after a pickup of 4. The Cowboys want to move quickly.
And after that run, getting right back up to the line of scrimmage to go hurry up, defense has to be ready.
Buys a little time with his feet. Fires to the big fella. And he'll pick up the first down, but he got drilled on that tackle. And they'll line up from the 31 on first down.
And the offense showing off the short passing game, moving the sticks. Nice job, and look at them. They're right on the football, ready to capitalize on this momentum.
The defense wins that one, and the offensive line was challenged by their coaching staff coming into this game to try and get push up front and establish the line of scrimmage. They're going to have to do a better job running than that if they're going to win this one.
Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. Looking to fire. He almost picked up the first down on that one, but he'll be just a little bit short.
And quarterback, receiver on the same page. Nice job seeing the zone, understanding the drag route concept. Easy pitch, easy catch.
Now staring at a 3rd and short from the 40. To the ground to try to move the chains. He'll be stopped short. It'll bring up fourth down as this defense makes a play.
That back got thumped, and that happened fast. That linebacker got in there so quick.
And the most important thing for the back, when you see that coming, make sure that... Look at this, guys. The offense appears to be going for it from their own side of the field. On fourth down, looking for the completion. Hard running there. He's got enough for the first down, and they roll the dice and convert to keep this drive going. We've reached the end of the first quarter, and it has been a defensive battle, and the stats tell the tale so far. Let's see if the offenses can find a little rhythm here in the second. They've got a first down here to open the period. He goes right back to the air. Catch in the middle. It's Green. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see which way that's going to go. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. Free yards. First down for the offense after that penalty. Wants to throw it again. Release to the back. Fired that thing out in a heartbeat, but it's incomplete.
We just have not seen this offense look very sharp so far in this game, running or throwing it. In the second half, throwing it specifically, I think they need to find a better rhythm. You've got to find a way to get some completions strung together.
Backed up now, here's second and long. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Hawkins. He just won't take a big hit. Slides off guys, makes moves. He's down to the 21. Right back to the well. Powers through the defender. Picks up enough to give them 1st and 10 from the 11. And the Cowboys are in the hurry-up. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. Intercepted. Big play stops the drive. There's a crease. He's inside the 40. At the 20. They finally get him down, but a huge return. Not only do they get the ball back, but man, did they set up some field position. And this, my friend, is what you call advantageous field position.
Oh,
And
he missed him.
surges
He went
across
right
the
past
line.
him.
Touchdown, Colorado!
Oh, he went right past him. That's crazy.
When you're handed a break with unbelievable field position like that, you better finish the deal, and they did.
You saw the quarterback jog on the field.
Yeah,
I think he gave a
that's
high
too much.
five to every one of those players coming off that just put them in position to go score that touchdown. That QB knew this was a golden opportunity, and boy, he took advantage of it.
And no chance at a return. Here they'll start this drive at their own 25. No reason to be in a big rush. They have some time here late in the half. Looking to throw on 1st down. The sure hand. That's a fumble. Recovered by the defense, and he's off. Makes a grab and room to run. Touchdown, Bucs.
This nigga then got hit and fumbled the ball.
You practice these moments as a defense, but you never know when they're going to come to fruition. But how about it? The scoop, the ball's on the turf. They scoop it up. They take it to the house. The defense takes care of business and said, offense, we don't need you. We'll put points on the board.
And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. The scoop and score. What a lift it can give to the defense. Not content to get the ball. They wanted to do something with it, and they did. And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return.
Get it back.
They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. They'll start this drive going to the air. Fires to the wideout. Finds a man in the middle. They've got him down at the 40 after he ripped off 15 yards.
There's got to be a sense of urgency for this offense right now. They're trailing. They're going to be kicking off to open the second half. So they need points. They need to go tempo. Maybe that last 1st down gets them a little bit of confidence.
After that big gainer to open things up, they'll put it in play from the 40. Looking to throw on 1st down. Moving out to the right. He'll pull it down. Getting closer and closer to midfield. Out of bounds. They'll mark it at the 47.
Man, this defense has their hands full today because not only do they have to worry about the running backs and not only do they have to worry about the passing game, they've got to worry about this quarterback running the football because of plays like that. Not a huge explosive play, but he showed you the athleticism. He showed you he has the ability to hurt you with his legs.
You hear about shot plays all the time. Offensive coordinators love to take deep shots down the field. They plan them. They plan when they're going to do them, and I bet you we'll plan to see a few more throughout this game.
Just shy of midfield at the 47. The defense needs a 3rd down stop. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires to the big fella. He's going to come up a couple of yards short of the 1st down. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and a score on this drive would do wonders for their confidence.
And that's an interesting choice for this offense, and specifically for the quarterback, man. 4th down, throwing the ball.
Wait just a minute, guys. The offense looks as if they're going for it in their own end. On 4th down, they'll throw for it. Makes a grab past the marker. At the 35, he's loose. Crosses the 35, out of bounds there. Nice pickup on the play, spotted at the 32.
On and I love that play call on 4th down. You know, the entire defense was zoning in on that running back, thinking he was maybe going to get a handoff, but they're able to sneak and leak him out of the backfield. Behind the defense, he makes the catch and keeps the drive alive.
He gets across the 20 and finally out of bounds at the 19 there in the red zone.
Really nice job responding by the offense here. They watched the opponent go down the field and score a touchdown on that last drive, and you could see the quarterback there in the commercial break. He's telling his guys, let's go. We're going to go get this one. Everybody lock in. And that's what you're seeing on this drive. Doing a really, really nice job. They look confident. They're trying to score a touchdown themselves.
They're in the red zone, and they'll pass it. He's got him. Good throw and catch. Takes it down to the 5 as the offense tries to cash in.
Man, every drive is obviously important, but now that you've dug yourself a hole, this offense, they need to score here. Like, before the half, they need to move this ball down the field. Nice job in the passing game. Got to put a few together. Need to get some points to cut into this lead right before the half.
Here's a heat. Trying to bowl his way in. That completion will take it inside the 4, and the offense is threatening.
And this offense shows they will be aggressive. On 1st and goal, they get the completion. Listen, games come down to executing in the red zone. This is a big spot.
They've pushed it ahead to the 4. They'll try to cash in on 2nd and goal. Running inside, it's Hawkins. And he's in! Touchdown, Oklahoma State!
One thing you know about this team is they've got a lot of fight in them, and that's a great job responding by the offense on that last drive, capping it off with a really good-looking touchdown run. This is now a one-possession game. We've got a lot of football left to play.
Now they'll line up for what they hope is automatic. And it's up and good as they draw just a touch closer. So they put together a 9-play, 75-yard drive. And they finished it off with the score from the 4. The ball bounces through the end zone, and it will be a touchback. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Lewis. Looking for a big play. Upstairs to make the catch. There he goes. He's at the 10. And he got away from the defense and takes it in. Touchdown, Buffaloes.
And how big is that for this offense? Put a nice drive together, get the touchdown, add to this lead already. Everything right now, Palmer, going their way.
Yeah, that was as good a 2-minute type situation as you could have offensively. And David, they've got so many weapons on this offense. They practice these situations all the time, and they put it to work here at the end of the first half.
So the officials take a closer look, and the replay booth will overturn the call. Now on 1st down from the 43. The run inside. It's Welsh. A solid pickup there before the defense is able to make the stop.
And defensively, one of the most important things is stopping the run, being physical up front. That was too easy for this offense. You can't give up 5 and 6 yards a pop on the ground. Like, that is a recipe for disaster. They got to be more physical, get off the ball, get downhill faster.
Trying to get behind the defense. And it was worth going for a chunk play, but the long pass is incomplete.
And that's why these guys played defense. If that were an offensive player or receiver, that would have easily have been a catch. Come on, man. You've got to catch that and make that a pick.
Man, is this place loud right now. The Cowpoke faithful bringing it on 3rd down. Trying to get through the noise. It's Lewis. He's not afraid to go deep. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have squeezed it.
What do you do now if you're the offense, right? After that incomplete 4th down, but you've driven the entire field. At this point, do you just say, we got to go for a touchdown, or do you just pay the drive off by kicking a field goal?
The offense failed to convert on 4th down earlier, but that didn't change their thinking here. Lewis to throw for it on 4th. Going back to the well, another deep ball. Drop the football, and they'll turn it over on downs. Desperately wanted to keep the ball, but they did not.
And sometimes the best defense is getting a little bit lucky. He was open. He had a chance to make a play. He just drops it through his hand. It was pretty good defense, but you take those breaks when you can get it.
Shoots it to the left. Complete downfield. Gets it inside the 40, brought down at the 39, and they can't stop the clock. The Cowboys will use their first timeout. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. The Cowboys come to the line on the heels of that big pass play. Wants to throw on 1st down. Right down the middle. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball.
And the big tight end, a lot of times that's a bigger strike zone, a bigger dude, and you could tell they put the hit on him, and that ball came out, and it came to the turf. Nice job playing physical by this defense.
Second and 10, he'll throw again. He hurls one deep down the left side. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have held on.
You don't get a lot of chances like that in games, guys. Take shots downfield, and when you get open, you got to finish the play, and the wideout's going to wish he had that one back.
On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Showing the arm strength down the left side. Oh, what a play. It's intercepted. Good room on the return. He's at the 40. And the defender is tackled, and that's how we'll run out the first half. Bounces through the end zone. It's a touchback. They'll bring it out to the 25. The Colorado offense comes out to go on the attack. First play from scrimmage, and they'll keep it on the ground. Breaks into the open. Really nice pickup there as they have it out to the 44 with a 1st down. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again.
A lot of times you see these defenses, man, they pull the run blitzes. They understand the formations. It might be a run, play the percentages, and then you got to deal with the big defensive tackle inside. So more bodies near the line of scrimmage. Everybody's got to pick him up, but they didn't block the most important guy, the big fella right in the middle.
Here's Lewis to throw. Takes a shot as he lets it go. Makes a deep grab. And they were looking for a chunk play, and they got it. The explosive picks up more than 30.
Man, I love this offensive approach, man. All gas, no brakes. You got the lead, so what? Continue to do what you do. Find those one-on-one situations and continue to stay aggressive.
They get him corralled, but he carries it all the way down to the 7-yard line.
Wow. 4 plays on this drive by the offense. They already got 3 first downs. We knew they had a lot of playmakers coming into this game, and they're showing that right now. This defense is going to have to make a play at some point here and stop the bleeding.
He just kept those big, powerful thighs churning, but he'll be knocked down at the 1.
And I'm good with it. I like what the offense is doing. Be physical. I don't need to get pass happy down here in 1st and goal. Nice job believing in my running game, and maybe I stick to it for another play or 2.
Well, the defense was trailing going in at halftime, and I think they made some adjustments against the run. They want to slow this guy down. That's a really nice start to the second half if you're on defense.
Huge play in the red zone. 3rd and goal coming up. The give. Stop. Nothing. Denied right in his tracks, and it's 4th down for this defense.
Man, when you go into the half and you're down, like, that speech is usually pretty fiery. A lot of words you can't use on television. And so this coaching staff probably challenged their guys, and I like the way they started this second half so far. Physically, flying around, doing a great job stopping the run. They got to play like this the rest of the game.
Go to the end zone. It's picked off. Smashes ahead.
Hey, guys, I'll tell you what, man, they went into half, they were ready to rock and roll to start this second half. They put a nice drive together, and then it's just about managing the game, right? Don't take points off the scoreboard. I start to get an area where I'm in field goal range. I'm getting ready to score a touchdown. Be smart with the football. He gets just a little greedy, and the defense makes him pay.
First snap of this drive will come from inside the 15 at their own 14-yard line. Oh, better look out. Makes it past the mark. Now they've got a little room to work with. They're out to the 28 with a first down.
Another tough run for this offense, and I think a big reason why they're down on the scoreboard right now is they just haven't been able to get this guy going. They've tried to give him the ball a lot. It just hasn't paid off, but you get the feeling, too, if they are going to crawl back in this one, they need him to break one off, and it just takes one play for this guy.
And it's picked off for the third time today. Takes it the other way. And he's out of bounds right at the 15.
Dude, 2 drives, 2 INTs. I don't know who the backup quarterback is, but I might start thinking about doing something there. Goodness gracious. Keep turning the football over. Can't do it. Can't put your defense in a bad spot time after time.
From the red zone, it's Welch. Got some room, headed to the goal line. Touchdown, come on. And they take it in for 6 more points. Well, just as you would expect, that didn't take very long.
It didn't, Reese, and you've got to make great field position count. When you've got opportunities, you got to pay it off. And the offense took advantage, scoring a touchdown. Didn't have far to go, but they got the points they needed.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. They'll corral him and get him down at the 17-yard line on the return. They'll get this drive going from the 17. Back to throw, it's Jordan. Makes the grab.
This quarterback right now is in a groove, and he's doing a nice job in pre-snap. He's reading the coverage, and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming out of his hands so quickly, and that's why he seems like he's in a great rhythm right now.
Quickly out to the tight end. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain.
Now, I know it seems like an easy pitch and catch, but for the tight end there, that route potentially changes if it's man coverage. So good job by him knowing it's zone. I'm just going to sit down. This is basically like a check down, right? Let's just take the easy pitch and catch and keep this drive going.
He'll make a play on 3rd down. He's got enough for the first as they mark it at the 32.
And that's a good sign for this offense. A good 3rd down conversion, running the football. Obviously, last possession was not what you wanted. Like the interception, the turnover, good to get back on the field, get that first down. Now see how much more they'll be aggressive and maybe want to throw the football
What
and
you
keep
doing?
that mistake behind.
Oh, nothing. What's going
Tell me
on?
why got some news for us.
What?
He said we was down there singing happy birthday to him. Jamil was looking at Danny up and down.
Instead, it'll be 2nd down.
I didn't know
You can
that.
see the mindset of this offense
I told
changing
everybody
quickly.
that.
We're
Because
in the
they
late
seen
in the
them.
3rd quarter. They're down on the scoreboard. They've got to get aggressive.
Oh,
They've got to throw
see?
the ball if they want a chance to win this game. But the defense knows it. It's going to be really
That-
hard for
that's
this
how it
quarterback now.
started.
The windows are going to be small like it was that time.
That's
for
how
him
it
to be in
started.
completion.
Did Danny see him?
Oh, they dial
Did-
up on 2nd and a long way to go.
No, Danny ain't filmed.
Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the
He
air.
said that's when they was at the table. Jamil went over there and